Yeah, so I agree with you that eventually there'll be some sort of extension on the debt ceiling. I do think this situation, and again, it seems as politics become crazier and crazier, the risks of some hard-nosed or hard-headed politicians does increase the risk of a default. But I still think something gets done because no one wants to be viewed as the person that
Right.
stood behind the default in the U.S. So I agree with you. Eventually, something does get done. But for me, it's more looking out and saying, okay, well, what are the risks now? The Fed may be pausing. Right now, markets and investors say this is great. But again, if they're not going to cut and interest rates are going to stay up high, I see trouble in the second half of the year. Again, I'm pricing in, believe it or not, a 20% drop in the S&P by year end. So you only got about 6-7 months left on that or so. And again, I do think it does catch up to us in the second half of the year. So to me, the only positive for banning short selling in the banks is that it keeps the aggressive where one hedge fund just pounds a stock or a bank stock with continual like nonstop shorts to try to create panic. That's what it stops. It doesn't stop these things from going down. What we learned in 07, 08, 09 is that when they ban short selling, stocks still go down. A healthy,
Hmm.
and this is what I strive to get this across to investors, is that a healthy market has shorts and longs, right? When you get rid of the shorts and selling is occurring from longs, the shorts, when there are allowed to be shorts, they're the ones that are covering their shorts and actually giving the market bounces because, again, they're covering, which is forced buying. So they're buying stock to cover their shorts. So it's actually a very healthy thing to have shorts because they'll be covering when something dips, which then causes the bounce in stocks. When you ban it, essentially, if no one can short it, what you're going to do is have sellers, and then who's going to be buying on the other side. It does limit it, and historically, banning short selling has not worked well.